Well, hello, good morning. We're going to do your energy check-in of the day. This can be your energy. This could be somebody else's energy that you're dealing with, or an overall vibe of the day. Let's get to it. Hopefully you guys all had a wonderful weekend. I did. Got to see a little bit of my family. This is the first year that most of my family was doing other things. So it's kind of a weird turning point in our family. We have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, pages are messengers first and foremost. They bring messages. They bring whatever this energy is that they're, the suit that they are. So the wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles, etc. So the wands represent fire, passion, drive, determination, excitement. In romance, it is that passion, that fiery energy. In work, it's just that drive and determination. Friends and family, platonic excitement and things like that. So first and foremost, messages. So you could be receiving or giving a message today in regards to that type of an area. Pages also are smaller energy, so they're smaller in the scope of event-wise, kind of that smaller little energy, that testing the waters is what I heard. So if this is romance for you, that testing the waters or a little message, a flirtatious message, but it's not some sort of declaration of passion, right? It's that little smaller energy. If this is work related, maybe you get some sort of encouraging news, or you talk about some drive or determination, but it's not happening today. It's maybe a plan for in the future, etc. Pages are also information gatherers. So in regards to anything that brings you that spark, that drive, that passion, determination, get your juices going in the morning, whether that be platonic, work related or not. This is that kind of feeling here. Just to be quite honest, in telling you all about the pages and the Page of Wands and things like that, the feeling that I don't get a very big energy today. I really don't. And I just kind of want to put that out there with the energy behind the page today. I do feel like today is kind of just trudging along. It's another Monday for most of us. If you're watching this when I release it, it's just kind of like one of those other days. There might be something if you're dating or you're with somebody, some flirtatiousness and stuff, but it's nothing crazy, nothing too big. If this is work related, gearing up for the day, get going, maybe you think about something you want to start, or a project, or you're finishing up a project, or you're doing something, but it's not huge energy today. And I'm being just honest. Sometimes pages can bring a little bit bigger of a message, even though pages are that smaller energy compared to the knights or the queens or the kings. But today's overall vibe that I'm getting off of this card specifically for today is just kind of smaller energy. So, and that's okay. We don't have to have it. We don't need to live every day of our lives on a level 10, right? I think that would be exhausting, and very roller coaster feeling. And we don't want that. Sometimes we do just want things to just kind of be, right? I get that from this card today, even with the passion and the excitement of a fire energy, right? Fire is that, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. So you could be actually just dealing directly with somebody who is a fire sign. So take that as it resonates. But I think today is going to be pretty, I don't want to say mellow, but just pretty consistent, nothing too crazy. And I once again, sometimes that's okay. So we will see each other tomorrow. As I always say, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and blessed be.